I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again. You can't stop what's moving. You can't stop what's moving. I'm changing my life, and I won't look back ever again.
Welcome to EJ's journey of voiceover. EJ no seiyu no tabe e okoso. This is a podcast where the mic is always on and the learning never stops. Koko wa maiku wa itsumo on, manabi wa tomaranai podcastu desu. I'm EJ. From auditions to coaching and all the way to client work, I'm a voice actor traveling through the world of voice acting. Watashi wa EJ. オーディションからコーチング、クライアントの仕事まで声優の世界を旅する声優です。So even if you just started your journey as a voice actor, or you're someone who's already deep into the journey, your journey, in this podcast, I share experiences, lessons, laughter, and challenges from inside the booth. あなたが声優の道を歩き始めたばかりでも、もっと深いところまで来た人でも、このポッドキャストでは、ブースの中から、たくさんの経験、学び、笑いや挑戦を共有します。Let's breathe life and soul into the script together. 一緒に台本に命と魂を吹き込みましょう。Hello, everyone. And this episode, I'm going to try something different. 皆さん、こんにちは。今回のエピソードでは、新しい挑戦をします。This is going to be more work for me. これは私にとってもっとやることが増えます。I don't know if I should do this paragraph by paragraph or line by line. これを団結ごとにするべきか、行ごとにするべきかわかりません。If I do this line by line, will it be easy for people to understand what is said in both languages? もし行ごとに英語と日本語を言うなら理解が簡単になると思いますか? Well, let's find out. But I will need some feedback, so please subscribe and reply in either language so I can create better content. まあ、調べてみましょう。ただし、フィードバックが必要なので、より良いコンテンツを作成できるように、どちらが、まあ、調べてみましょう。ただし、フィードバックが必要なので、より良いコンテンツを作成できるように、どちらかの言語で登録して返信してください。If everyone subscribes, I think this podcast will get better. Well, some cooperation. 一緒にやってみましょう。登録お願いします。協力お願いします。This podcast can serve different purposes. このポッドキャストはいろいろな目的に使うことができます。It gives me practice using my voice. 自分の声を使う練習になります。It gives me a chance to reach many others with my voice and become better. 声で多くの人に届ける機会をくれるし、自分もより良くなることができます。I can pass on my knowledge and experience to others who may be interested. 興味がある人に自分の知識や経験を伝えることができます。I can learn from listeners what interests them about voiceover. リスナーがボイスオーバーに何に興味を持っているかを学ぶことができます。One example of what I have to pass on is taking care of your voice. 私が伝えたいことに一例として皆さんの声をどのように作るなどです。 Yeah, about taking care of your voice, koe no sei wa. Voice care is important for everyone. Koe no kei wa minasan ni totte juyo desu. If you have been in a place where you need to speak loudly, the next day you may lose your voice. Moshi oki koe de hanashimashita, tabun tsugi no hi wa koe ga denai desho. If you use your voice to make a living, like a radio host, lecturer, or auctioneer, then you probably know ways to make sure your voice is good for the next day. Moshi anata no shigoto ga koe o tsukau shigoto, 例えば、ラジオホスト、競売になら次の日のために声のきれいの仕方を知っているでしょ? Like warm-up drills, like lip trills, a breathing exercise that are used to get you ready for your task. There's a link in the show notes on how to do some. That is in English. I did not find one in Japanese. リプトリルトリルや高級運動などのウォームアップドリルは仕事のために準備するのに役立ちます。ここにそれのやり方を紹介しているリンクがあります。And speaking of health, I caught a cold some weeks ago, and it took me out of the audition game for several days. 先週私は風邪をひきました。オーディションの現場から何週間か外れていました。You know, stuffy nose, scratchy throat, losing your voice keeps you from auditioning. You can't prevent all colds, but reducing your exposure to possible cold viruses is the way to go. 鼻が詰まって、喉が痛くて、声が出なくなると、オーディションに出られなくなることもあります。すべての風邪を防ぐことはできないけど、可能性のある風邪のウイルスに触れる機会を減らすことが大切です。So, a week or so later, my voice came back, thanks to the steps that I took in order to take care of my voice, and I'm back to auditioning with confidence. 今週の私の声帰りました。声を大切にするために取ってきたステップのおかげで自信を持ってオーディションできる。So I gargled with warm water and used mouthwash, did my warm-up drills, and made sure not to overuse my voice. 私はぬるい水とマウスワッシュでうがいをして、ウォームアップドリルをして、なるべく声を使わないようにします。I have done a lot of auditions that week with no problems. I also fixed a technical use that was distorting my audition tracks. Yeah, that issue was terrible. 今週は多くのオーディションをしましたが、問題ありませんでした。オーディションのトラックを歪ます。オーディションのトラックを歪ませてた技術的な問題も修正しました。So, fixing my tech, 私の技術的な問題を直す。I had an issue recording tracks and then uploading them to audition sites, and the uploaded version had this weird distortion. I fixed it by changing the bit rate from 32 kbps to 192. I don't remember why I was using 32. From the beginning, it should have been 192, but it is fixed now, and the MP3 versions of my recordings sound much better. 私の録音オーディションに歪みがありました。歪みが 192kbps は 32kbps よりいいです。それで私はそれを買いました。今は私の声は良くなりました。MP3 での録音がよく yoku narimashita. So now I am testing a new digital audio workstation, software called Reaper. Many people really enjoy working with this software. Right now, I'm using Audacity and Hindenburg Pro. Both are good. Audacity is free, and Hindenburg is very low cost. 今は新しいソフトウェアをテストしています。名前は Reaper です。たくさんの人は好きです。私は Audacity と Hindenburg Pro を使っています。両方いいです。でも Audacity は無料で Hindenburg はとても安いです。Hindenburg is mostly used by journalists who record on assignment, out in the field. So it has many automated features to assist in normalizing your audio. I do not use those features in my recordings because clients usually prefer a nice raw recording with no processing added. Hindenburg Pro はよく取材中のジャーナリストに予定使用されます。それには多くの自動機能が含まれていて、オーディオをノーマライズするのを助けてくれます。私は自動機能を使いません。クライアントはだいたいありのままのオーディオファイルを好みます。So as a practice, when recording for clients, I try to use as little effective processing as possible so that their engineers can apply whatever it is they require for use. クライアントに送る録画のためには、可能な限りエフェクト処理は少なめにし、その後の編集はクライアント側のエンジニアに任せた方がいいです。I have had one issue with Reaper, and that's because I'm using it on a Mac instead of Windows. I had to go into the privacy and security section and give permission to the software and the box to access the mics on the Mac. After allowing that, I had to restart the Mac and everything was fine. Reaper を使っていて一つだけ問題がありました。それは Windows ではnaku Mac で使用しているからです。Mac の Privacy and Security のセクションにいて、ソフトウェアにマイクへのアクセス許可を与える必要がありました。それを許可した後、マイクを再起動する必要がありました。その後はすべて問題なく動きました。And speaking of problems, 問題を話します。I found two auditions, one for an audiobook and the other for a YouTube channel. The audiobook client asked for more test reads from me. 私は二つのオーディションを見つけました。一つはオーディオブックで、もう一つは YouTube チャンネルです。オーディオブックのクライアントに他のテストもするように言われました。So I reread the job description and found they wanted to pay $260 for reading 43,471 words. もう一回強靭情報を読んでみたら、43,471 言葉に、支払いは$260でした。少々、43,471 言葉、支払いは$260. I asked if this was just for the forward or something, some small section of the book, and they said it was for the entire book. なので、クライアントに聞いてみました。これは全体の本のためですか？それとも一部だけですか？クライアントは全部だと言いました。もちろんその仕事は断りました。 there are rates for this type of work, narration work, audiobook work, and they are based on a per finished hour of work. I did the calculation based on that. There's few formulas out there. $200 is what I use for my rate for per finished hour of work. And the price was like over $3,000. And the time to do the work was considered 80 hours of reading. So I turned it down. この種類の仕事にはレットがありまして、完成時間あたりに基づいて決まります。私は計算をして一つの完成時間あたり$200で計算してみたら値段は$3,000。$3,000以上になり、読書にかかる時間は80時間以上になりました。The YouTube job wants someone to read like 2,000 to 4,000 words a month for YouTube videos, and they want to pay a flat rate of like $20 to $40 for each one for like a month of reading up to 6 of these scripts each month. I turned that one down too. YouTube の仕事は毎月2000から4000の言葉を読んでほしいと思っていて、6つまでのスクリプトを読むことで、フラットレートで$20から$40までの支払いです。私はこれも断りました。So as a VO artist, you must know your worth and be careful. Some people will take advantage of you if they can, and some of these posts are scams. The scammer will try to convince you to pay them a few dollars or so you can get paid, or pull a switch by paying you too much and then asking for the change. And then they get your bank account information and then they go to town on your account. 美をアチストして自分の価値をして気をつけてください。中にはあなたを了承とする人もいて、こういう記事の中には詐欺もあります。詐欺者はあなたに少し支払いをさせないと言い聞かせて、難しい言葉。その後であなたに大きな支払いをしておくて、お金の返しを求めて、あなたの銀行情報を盗むこともあります。気をつけて。とても気をつけて。たくさん泥棒。はい。Thanks for tuning in to EJ's voiceover journey. EJ の声優の旅を聞いてくれてありがとうございました。If you were able to find some value in this journey, please follow the show and share it with fellow voice actors or anyone curious about the world behind the mic. この旅に何か価値を感じていただけたら、どうぞ番組をフォローして、声優の仲間やマイクの裏側の世界に興味がある人とシェアしてください。Until next time. それではまた次の回まで。Keep practicing, keep recording, and more than anything, keep using your voice. 練習を続けて、録音を続けて、そして何よりも自分の声を使い続けて頑張ってください。
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip, and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?
My strife, my right to fight, to die on. And this is my game to play, to claim a brand new name, oh. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a bit nervous that I might screw everything up that I've ever done. But what's the point of living if you ain't having fun? I guess I'll try this, try that, might miss, gotta find what I'm good at. I guess I look here, look there, over where am I scared, where am I at? I gotta make it in this life. Whatever makes me happy, know I'm doing things right. Sipping in the summer on a goose and Sprite, or find a nightclub for the end of the night, oh.
And we all got dreams, we all want things. But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna